Okay, I gotta redo this video because I was way too quiet. Let me turn up my mic a little bit. Anyways, this is a trade recap for Thursday. I missed today. So here's the reason why I missed today's trade. It's 100% my fault. I stayed up to watch today during Asia and London. So I stayed up to like midnight. Turns out London doesn't support expansion bearishly, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to bed. I'm not gonna wait. And I accidentally slept in through my alarm. Slept past my alarm. I slept in. I think I woke up at like going into 10 to 11 a.m. I think it was around 10 a.m. 7 a.m. my time. And I didn't even try to look at the markets. I just decided to not even check them because I thought, you know what, I probably missed the trade anyways because I thought price most likely could, expand lower going into 6 a.m., 10 a.m. It probably already did everything anyways. I think I remember checking and I just thought we did. So I just didn't care to even look at it. I just decided to focus on something else. I'm so mad I gotta recreate this video. Anyways, simply, reason why I want to see bearishness today on Thursday is because this weekly candle doesn't really support that bullish expansion. Let's get that large wick. Price on Elastis are extremely bullish, right? Prior to Thursday, we're all extremely bullish. ES and Q, nothing to target to the left. So I thought, okay, this is the perfect area to cap off the weekly range. To see a new phase of price delivery, a retracement, right? So, reversal. Anyways, so the framework would be on the daily external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. This being true SMT here because the expansion weight confirms it. You fill your SMT. And then Wednesday actually expanded higher, fell shy of the high here, leaving it open, so any movement away from this is viewed as retracement, so we should continue. And I was thinking, okay, there's two things that price can do going into Thursday. Either today, or either the profile is going to support bullishness, the bullish framework of internal external range liquidity, or price is going to open higher at first to then go lower. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what price did. So, and then so the profile would be Thursday C2 reversal into expansion candle. So I got to see that second stage S&P to confirm the reversal day. And then the S&T would be the S&P very continuous. So let's start on the far. So today does open up, as you can see. Price is extreme bullish on literally all assets. We haven't made any new swing point really in forever. Like there's extreme bullish. And like every asset's just waiting on YM to break this S&T. That's literally all they're waiting on. Obviously. So today opens higher at first. So the profile supports that bearish framework of external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. Which this gap is within discount of the current weekly range or current daily range or pre-day range, I mean. So yeah, and so London reaches the key level, doesn't support expansion bearishly, so I gotta wait for candle alignment. 6 a.m. doesn't create the continuation. Instead, it decides to resweep. Too large of a wick, so I can't trade. During 6 a.m. during the driver, right? But we do create that second stage S&P, strength switch, second stage S&P when heading into 10 a.m. Right? So, essentially, 6 a.m. does for expansion, so I gotta wait for 10 a.m. Candle alignment. Framework external to internal liquidity, the profile being 6 a.m. C2, or sorry, confirm the high of the day, 10 a.m. C3 continuation, and then the S&P would be not with the key level, but within the key level. This is technically the strongest asset for the day, but it's the cleanest PA. So I think it's cleaner than every other lesson. I'm so tired. I do not want to fucking speak right now. But yeah, I mean, it's just so clean. Like, this is so much bearish, extremely bullish into a key level with S&P break. As the weekly candle doesn't support expansion bullishly, and we're above the weekly candle open. So this is literally perfect. It's so fucking simple and obvious. But that's why I was waiting for Asia to London to do what I wanted to see it do, but it doesn't. And then going into New York game, I slept through it all. Anyways, so going into Tenium, is Tenium opening up with a 9-line swing? It is. Tenium 9:30, but we can't trade the driver because obviously it looks obvious and pretty clear and obvious that we're not respecting the refined key levels during 6 a.m. So what should the driver do? Should we sweep this high? It does. What a surprise. And that's when the price reverses. We created S&P with that high being the pre-forking high, right to high. That's the first day of S&P. And Tenium is opening up in that aligned swing with that CSD as well. Whatever. This is the target level, the fire gap, the NQ, the right hand share. So it's like I could trade Tenium, see through continuation. Let me mark this up. GXT continuation sequence. Still open. See how it looks. Got to confirm the high of the Tenium candle with the 5 with 30 minute CI CSD. Tenium opens up here. And it's like obviously we don't have that second SMT to confirm the high of day or the reversal candle. But price does literally at Tenium open pretty much. Right, with the ES here. So yeah, we form that SMT here. Whatever. And then we expand lower. Did we form that actually? Did we not? I think we did. I thought we did. Really? No, I guess we didn't at this time. Huh. Damn, I logged that, I journaled that, and I thought we did. Well, it was a lie. Thought we did. But nevertheless, Tenium created that CI/SSD. It's not really valid though, because we don't get that 2 stages to confirm the high of day. So what we do, actually from that, I don't know what we did. Damn, okay. It was way later on. What the hell? How did I? It's crazy. Okay. We do here. Do it right. Whatever. Just count that. Right. So it's like, I guess we couldn't really capitalize on that. Never mind. That wasn't actually a valid entry. So we have to wait. We gotta wait for price to create that. And we do at the close of the, pretty much the close of the Tenium candle. On the hourly, 30 minute. Going into 10:30. So price created the universal sequence, or S&P displacement gap, continuation from that gap, which is the refined key level that I want to see the GXT roll sequence away from, or the 1 hour 30 minute swing point from the high of the Tenium for come off of. And what was perfect about this is we created S&P sequence with that S&P fill. Right, we held that S&P pull. There you go. Alright, so it's technically like that right there. So we created the S&P here, but we held it here. It's technically S&P fill. Strike switch S&P fill. Or, yeah, that's right. So now we got candle limit 1 hour 30 minute is aligned with the 4 hour and the daily. I can trade this 1 hour 30 minute candle because it's for expansion and because I got that second stage S&P. I only have 2 ways that I can trade a 1 hour 30 minute C2 reversal into expansion candle, and it's either by way of S&P fill or a second stage SP3, right? And so jump down to the 5 with 3 minute. Price formed that SMT with this high here. This was literally on the dot at 11 a.m. C2, PM C3, and we decided to resweep, which is actually ideal because we actually created this FT very early on. It was like right here, somewhere around here, I don't know. Held it, so we just keep resweeping. So the only way we can really trade from this is if we see string switching, like this. This is clean. I guess we created that here, we just held it, but we'll keep resweeping. Let me show that string switch, boom. And that's when price reverses CIC or CSC even. So either I take that as an entry, assuming that confirms the high of the C2 candle away from the S&P fill. Try to get a 3R. Alright, that would have been a 3R pretty much right away. Yep. Or I take the retracement to this gap, stop here, shoot for 3R at the main target level, whatever, doesn't matter. Always still valid. I don't think I would have taken the CICSC, just not clean. But I think right here though, the moment price expands away like this, if I entered here, I definitely would have tried my stop like right here, or here. Even if I entered here off this gap, stop here, target miss low, or whatever the target low. Yeah, I probably would have tried my stop here. And then price eventually creates that CICC. 3 and 12. I want to try myself to break even, but right here would be pretty valid. And the price just fucking rockets lower. Yeah. So this day was honestly cleaner than Monday. I think Monday was at first the cleanest day of the week. Wednesday was the second cleanest, and then today topped it, bro. Today was so clean. I knew that this was going to happen. It did everything I wanted to see it do, but I was so tired. I really worked on all this. I think I was like back testing for like 8 hours straight. And then I started tape reading, going into Asia. I was just so tired. I didn't want to fucking... It's hard. But, you know, I know it's my fault. You know, I can't blame the markets, can't blame the tools, I can only blame me, the operator, but, yeah, I know I'm on the right path, I'm on the right track, eventually I'm going to reach that destination. Be profitable, I need to fucking just stay patient. You know, I just keep missing trades left and right, bro, yeah, like I've only started this journal fucking this week. And like I wish I started recording videos when I first got this prop room 4 weeks ago, right? Or 3 weeks ago, I don't know. Because like it's like the same fucking thing every week, bro. Same thing every week. I find like 2 or 3 trades every week, at least 1 to 2 good trades, and I just keep missing them left and right. Boom, 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 boom. You know, it's like, and I can't blame anyone but myself. You know, I'm the one that's fucking everything up. So, but, you know, I don't know. I know that I'm not ready, deep down. You know, I know the universe knows I'm not ready. So, you know, this is only preparing me for when I am ready. You know, it's only preparing me for that, for my next prop firm, I guess, for my next challenge. And I think that I'm going to buy another prop firm next month from now. I got to prove to myself again in demo. I just got to get back to saying I got to keep studying. Got to give it time. Can't force it, can't rush it. And yeah, so, you know, this is going to be amazing to look back on. This week has been this whole month has been so fruitful, so growthful. I feel like, you know, since I won this giveaway from GXT, I am so grateful. It's insane the amount of information and everything that GXT has given to the community, bro. It's like you don't ever see that. I am very fucking lucky. And then the fact that I won a giveaway as well from him, like, I am blessed, bro. I am blessed. Even though I didn't pass it and I didn't make money with it, it doesn't matter. The experience is what matters. And it's like, dude, I holy crap, I can't express how grateful I am for GXT and T-Trace and all that. And then I guess ICT, whatever. I remember when I first got into SMC, I watched the 2022, 2023, 2024 mentorship. That didn't help at all, And then I didn't have real structure, and then I started learning TTFM, GXT, and then everything changed. So honestly, it was a big waste of time, but it did add towards my experience and all that. I think it definitely increased the amount of speed, because I was learning SMC like a year, maybe a year and a half, I would say, before I started learning TTFM and T-Trades, TTFM and then GXT. It's been going, it's about like a year now, almost, since I started learning TTFM, and I'm not smart. I'm not a smart person at all. How I grew up and who I am as a person, no. I've only started to actually fucking really truly starting to learn. This kind of sounds stupid. I only truly started to actually grow, to have personal growth, or improvement. Or I actually, how can I explain this? I only truly started working on myself a couple years ago, since like late 2023. Not even kidding. Before that, since I was fucking born, bro, I never tried working on myself. I never tried learning. I never tried anything. I didn't care. And then I figured out trading. I started learning trading, and dude, trading changed my life. Even though I'm not rich, I don't even care. Like it's crazy. I didn't graduate high school. I'm exposing myself, but bro, I'm not even gonna go into the full story because I'm honestly embarrassed. But I got my GED because of trading. I got my first job because of trading. Like, it changed my life completely. But it motivated me, seriously. I was never a fitness person. I started working out because of trading. Now I have like almost a six pack. I started I would say 2024, mainly going into 2025. Not even that long ago. I actually quit running, but I started running going into 2025, and I ran 300 miles going into August. I kind of slowed down because we were moving. A lot was happening in my life at that time, going into late 2025. That's kind of when I quit running. But I ran 300 miles. I was running 2 miles every day, almost, or at least 3 to 4 times a week. And that was very at least 12 miles. I think it was 12 miles I was averaging every week. And I was or 12 to 13, whatever. And I thought that was very impressive. I'm sure a lot of people probably do some people do 10 miles a day, so it's really not that crazy, but for me it was. So I just want to put this in here because I know that in the future I'm gonna look back on this and be hella just, it's gonna be very emotional and amazing, and once I do make it, because I know I'm gonna make it. I already see everything. It's crazy. It's so weird how you just know you're gonna make it. I can't even explain it, but I know I'm gonna make it. But it's just I want it. I don't even know. I know I'm gonna make it now at this point. I just see it. I see the signs. I see the proof. And it's they say the proof is in the process, and I see it, bro. But back in the day, even a month ago, I wasn't really seeing it as much as I am now. But I think before 2027, by the end of the year, I think I'm gonna actually pass pro. I think I'm gonna make money with this show. But right now, there's a lot going on still with my life, outside of trading. So I'm just gonna be patient with myself. I don't want this video to be too long, but yeah, and then also, maybe I want to make this video also. I want to say all these things because, it's good to expose yourself. It's good to embarrass yourself. I want other people to relate to me. If you're in trading, or if you just got into trading and you're not sure if this shit's gonna work out, but trust me, I am stupid. And if I'm this close and I know I'm gonna make it, then I guarantee you, literally any fucking buddy, no matter who you are, no matter what you've been through, what you're going through, bro, anyone can make it in this shit. Even though I haven't made it yet, and I can't really say that, I know I'm going to. Okay, motherfucker. But but also like if you are already profitable with this shit, I don't even fucking know what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm gonna go back test. I gotta waste time right now. So yeah, that's my trade recap or end of day recap, whatever. Yeah, so this was the end of the week, or the last week to pass my eval, and I'm not kidding. Week 1, week 2, week 3, missed all those trades. Even though I was preparing for them, I seen them, I missed them because of small shit. Learned a lot though. Then this week was holy shit crazy. Like, it's crazy. Last week was crazy. This week was even more crazy. It just keeps fucking building, the tension. Like not even that. It's just like the amount of like, it just keeps getting crazier, bro. Like I can't explain it, but and yeah, maybe if I had the money to keep buying profit rooms left and right, maybe next time, I would be able to, I'll maybe pass it, going into next week. You never know. But like, I'm not even kidding. When I first started this, I should have passed. And I hate doing this should, would have, could have shit, but realistically, I really should have passed my profit room the first week that I got it, and then the second week, and then third week. That's why I was like, damn. But and then this week was, I don't know, man. Fruitful, very knowledgeable, growthful. It was, but it's like, now I know I'm capable of it. I just gotta fix a couple things. I gotta really lock the fuck in, pay attention, focus. ADHD really makes the trading 2 times as much difficult. Right? It makes everything so much more harder. I can't focus. It's hard to like not, especially during Asia. It's hard not to like turn on some music and just vibe and just lose focus. Just wait for that setup instead of like, turning on some like study music, back test. Or just wait for that set alerts. Just wait for the trade. But while you wait, back test, or maybe even just tape read. I don't like tape read Asia. It's just boring, honestly. But even then, like realistically, there's no excuses. It's just So, but I'm not gonna lie, trading is boring as a motherfucker, but it's also very like fascinating. With all like being able to call price from point A to point B, like it's super just like I've been doing it for so long to the point where it's like it's not it's not really, it doesn't boost my confidence too much when I do it. I'm kind of numb to that feeling though. I don't know, and I think that's a good sign because I usually say that boring traders are usually the profitable ones, right? Or whatever the fuck. Like if you're a profitable trader, you're probably boring with how you do it, right? Everything's boring. Hitting your take profit at even a 10-hour, boring, right? It doesn't matter. You've done it many times. I've seen it happen many times. It's just a normal day. But anyways, yapping. Yeah. So that's that.